Hello, everyone. Today I'm gonna be giving kind of a, I guess, analysis. I don't know. It's gonna be a CPU match on my part 3 because these are always interesting. The way the AIs play on this game is fun to watch. I think this is the first Mario Party that had like the super hard difficulty. I think the first two it was just hard was the hardest one. I might be wrong, but um, so we're just gonna choose. Let's go with the Mario Bros. Um, Peach and Wario. Okay, and we're gonna do, of course, all super hard. And if you don't know how to like change them all to AI, I'll show you how, of course. We'll have them play at Woody Woods, and it will be. Okay, sorry. Whenever I play this game, I usually do 30 turn matches. Um, I've done like all turns pretty much before. I've done some 50 turn matches and all that. Anyways, um, here we are, Woody Woods, and basically, I'll just be commenting this CPU match, and um, yeah, just be a kind of chill video. So Luigi goes first, Peach goes second, and Wario and Mario. Okay, so as far as difficulty goes, I don't think difficulty really changes the way the computer players play like on the actual board itself. I think it mainly affects how they play the mini games. I might be wrong, but yeah. Let me. Oh yeah. So you go into the pause menu and change the difficulty from there. You can do like that. So that's pretty cool. I'll be showing the mini games, and we don't need the explanations. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the way they play like on the board isn't anything crazy. Uh, One of the interesting things about the computers on this game is that they always uh, one little thing they do is when they have a skeleton key and they're prompted to open a door, like open one of the gates or leave it, they always open it. I've been playing this game for several years and I've never, not once, seen them like decide not to. They always choose to open it, even if it's a bad idea. So anyways, Wario goes to Hey Batter Batter, and usually with item minigames, they just go for the item they want. Typically their favorite item, like Wario's favorite item is the dueling glove. It's not here, so he's probably just gonna swing at a random item. Nothing specific. But they usually win the item minigames. They rarely lose them. I mean, the item minigames are pretty easy, so kind of hard to lose. Alright. So, and I'll be talking about like how they play each minigame, whether they're good or bad. And Title Toss is one of their worst minigames, so whether you're someone who's jumping or if you're a person in the boat, like the loner, when you're playing against super hard computers, it's like an easy win. Very easy win. As you can see, they struggle with jumping over those tall waves, like the biggest waves. So if you're the loner, all you have to do is spam like the really big waves, and eventually you'll knock them off. Um, Last time I played this game, like a couple of weeks ago, I was playing against super computers. I was the loner, and I did two big waves from ground pounds, and then I knocked all three of them off in one. So it's a really easy win. And then if you're on the team, you can just, I mean, jumping over them is easy. And even if you get hit a few times, like it doesn't matter too much. So anyways, yeah. It's that. Yeah, the characters on this game they have like favorite items. So usually they're gonna buy their favorite items from the shops. Not all the time. Like they go after, as you saw, Luigi's favorite item is a skeleton key. He just bought a mushroom. So they'll go after like random items, but usually it's either a magic lamp because that's like the best item in the game, or their favorite item. As far as their favorite items go, Mario's favorite is let's see. Mario's favorite is a mushroom. Luigi's is a skeleton key. Peach's is a golden mushroom. No, Mario's is a golden mushroom. Peach's is the plunder chest. Daisy is the cellular shopper. Yoshi's is the warp block. DK's is the reverse mushroom. Wario's is the dueling glove, and Waluigi's is the poison mushroom. So yeah. Um, One thing I love about this game is all the items it added into Mario Party. It's so cool. So as far as Bowser, that like them being super hard, they're still gonna choose like a random one selected, so that doesn't change anything. Um, so yeah, super hard computers, they're not as intimidating as you think. Like they're beatable on most mini games still. Some mini games is an easy win, but other mini games, there are a few mini games where they're dang near unbeatable. There's actually a couple mini games I think I've never beaten them on before. Um, this minigame here, Toadstool Titan, uh, they're not too good at because they're not good at chasing you around. They go straight at you, but it's easy to avoid them usually as long as you're running. Like if you keep running and you jump, as Wario didn't do there, he stopped for a second, so that's how Luigi got him. Often this minigame ends in a draw because it is pretty tough to actually like get them whenever you get the mushroom. You're good at running away. Alright, so if you don't know, the gimmick with Woody Woods, there's a gimmick for each stage on this game. The one with Woody Woods is that after each turn, the arrows flip. Monty Mole switches the arrows, and what that does is switches the directions you go at different intersections, like that one there. And then, you have these little spots where you can pay 5 coins for him to switch these arrows. But these arrows are located throughout the map. There's like 4 or 5 of them, maybe. And you see here, Peach is right by one. So just hope that when you get by one, it's in the right direction. Another item minigame. Dory Dip. Let's see if the plunder chest is here. Because if it is, there's a good chance he's going to go after it. Yep, it is there. So let's see if she goes after the plunder chest. I'm not sure. Well, let's see. No, she's not getting it. She's going to get. Okay, skeleton key. Yeah. So they're pretty unpredictable with item games. I mean, like, there's a good chance, like, when they're at the item shop, they'll get their favorite item. But I think I don't know. I'm not into, like, the percentages or anything, but it's just kind of random. But, yeah, the AIs they're dumb sometimes. A lot of times they can be pretty dumb, which should be helpful. In most situations it is, but sometimes they can throw you off and mess you up because they can be unpredictable. Anyways, Coconut Conk is actually not as hard as it seems if you're the loner and you're going against these computers because they tend to, as you see, okay, she got early there, but they'll go after you early. Um, but what was I gonna say? Yeah, like dodging their ground pounds there isn't too hard. But if you're on the team with them, it's frustrating because they often ground pound on top of you, and they keep bumping into you, and it messes you up. It's really annoying. I've had quite a few cases where we lost as the team because they kept bumping into me, and I couldn't ground pound at all. So, anyways, I think one of the worst things about these computers, I think this is just in general about this game. I don't think difficulty matters on the map. Is that they always go after you when it comes to boo. Whenever they get booed to steal coins or steal a star, not like 8 times out of 10 they go after the player. And it's annoying because let's say you have like 1 star, but you have like 5 coins. Second place has 0 stars, but they have 100 coins. If they go to Boo and try to get him to steal coins, they'll still go after you just because you're in first place, even though they're not going to get as many coins from it. It's dumb, but that's what they do. All they see is that you're in first place. So that's a flaw within the, I don't know, the program and whatever. Anyways, Mario gets extra 5 coins. Also, make your bets on who you think is going to win this match as well. I'm going to take a wild guess and say Luigi. No, actually Peach. Peach is good. So anyways, here we have hand, line, and center. And this mini game is pretty tough actually. It's a tough one to win. Is the lonesome guy. I lost last time I was playing on it. Because I kept, as Luigi is now, I kept getting hit by the bullet bills and stuff. Um, but the AI, they're pretty good on this one. They're pretty tough, so you gotta be on your feet in order to win this one, so to speak. But it's a fun mini game. I actually really like this one. I've seen some people say that this game is kind of unfair because like the lone mini games or the 1v3 mini games are kind of unfair to the loner, but I don't know. I think it's balanced. I mean, it depends on just who you're playing against, really. Um, but yeah. So, anyways, the 3-man team wins this one, which the 3-man team usually wins that mini game. So I don't know. Maybe that one is unfair. I don't know. It's all about your skill. Alright, so as you can see, switch the arrows. I like this stage because, you know, the gimmick isn't too crazy, but at the same time, getting to the right spot on this stage can be tough. All the board maps on this game have different difficulties. They all have different difficulties, and I think to determine how hard the stage is on this game, it's based off of like how hard it is to get to the star, you know, or how hard it is to get from one point to another. Um, you know, of course, without like the magic lamp and stuff like that. Like, if the star's on one spot in the stage, it can be pretty tricky trying to get all the way, you know, there because of gimmicks and it can take a while, you know, and all that. So, anyways, locked out. This minigame is so fun. This is one of my favorite minigames. Uh, they are pretty good at it, but I usually win. You'll probably do just fine on this one, but it's still scary, you know, especially when the stakes are high and you're trying to win a lot of coins. But if you're just like practicing this one in the battle game room or whatever you call it, you're probably gonna win like 9 times out of 10. Uh, they're not good at attacking you, as you can see. They missed a lot of punches. I kind of need Peach to win because I picked her, so I want her to win because I'm kind of rooting for her. Anyways, she gets in second there, and yeah. You'll notice about like the battle games that what should I call it? Like early on in the map, another double number came up here. Early on in the game, like Goomba, it'll usually choose the lower coins. So like if it's the first 5 or 10 turns, then the battle games, like you'll be gambling like 10 coins, maybe 20, 10 or 20 coins. But you know, often it'll be 0. But like later on, it'll start to choose like the higher ones, like 30, 50. This minigame is heavily flawed. So if it's all CPUs playing on this minigame, the loner will always win. Always. Look at this. He's about to get her. Yeah, that fast. The loner will always win this minigame if it's all computers on super hard, no matter what. That minigame, I'm not the biggest fan of. If I'm playing, I'm a fan of it because it's an easy win. But objectively, it's not really fair because it's a whole minute that the fisher has to reel in all the fish. It's a whole minute. That minigame could have been solved by just making it 30 seconds instead of a minute. but it takes off a lot of pressure on the loner. So that's the flaw with that minigame. So, anyways, get the Bowser suit giveaway. Of course, if you're wondering what happens if you get the yellow where it says 100-star present, uh, any of those yellow ones that it says it's a scam, all that happens is Bowser just runs away and you get nothing. So, sorry to burst your bubble, but yeah. It's Bowser after all. You really think he'd be that nice? So anyways, Wario, he decides not to save his money. So here's an example. So we have battle game time. It's gonna be 0 coins. So yeah. Um, so there's that. Hidden blocks. So hidden blocks. Yeah. I'm sorry, I lost my train of thought. Hidden blocks. You know, they just spawn in random spots. At each time, there's always a random blue space that has a hidden block, and Mario just happened to land on it. There's no way of knowing where it is or anything. It's random. But the prizes you can get from a hidden block can either be 20 coins, a star, a skeleton key, what you call it? It's that item that switches all the oh my god, what is it called? I forgot what it's called, but it's like a rare item on the game. And something else. It's a few rare items you can get, but yeah. The worst is getting a skeleton key, but the most common one to get is a star because the AIs usually get stars. But of course, for me, I rarely get stars. Excuse me. I rarely get stars from hidden blocks. It's usually just a skeleton key. It always gives me like a skeleton key or a mushroom or some crap. It's so annoying, but I guess it's better than nothing. So, anyways, um, uh, so I notice whenever the AI is playing, there's like different types of AI in the game. I don't know. Again, don't take my word for it, but this is just all an eye test from playing for so many years. There's usually that one AI that's just really good. You know, that's the most competitive one. They're gonna be challenging you on most of the mini games. You know, they're gonna be winning the most. They're gonna be getting the most stars. They're gonna be like going toe to toe with you most of the time. And then there's that other AI that is just in a whole nother world. They're not winning any mini games. They're making the dumbest decisions. They're just there to play. Like, I don't know, you don't know what they're doing the whole time. You know, they lose dang near every mini game. They buy the worst items. They make all the wrong decisions. And then the other two are just kind of, you know, they're just there. Um, I want to say it's all random, but I don't know. Sometimes these AI matches they're close. Sometimes they're blowouts. It's Mario Party, so it's random. It's always gonna be random. This minigame is it's really 50-50. Like sometimes the loner wins, sometimes the CPUs win. I mean, sometimes the team wins. In this case, the team won. Um, if you're the loner on this minigame, my advice is aim on the far left and far right side when shooting the boulders. Because a while ago, like several years ago, I used to lose pretty often when playing that minigame. Uh, when I was the loner, because I cannot keep them all down. But then I saw someone say that online, like if you shoot to the left, shoot to the far right, and keep doing that, um, if you just keep doing that, it's so helpful. It keeps them down. It's it kind of an easy win. You might still lose sometimes, but anyways. So Luigi took the magic lamp from Wario. Smart move. Smart move. Oh, yeah. Excuse me. So yeah, people often have suspicion, with Mario Party, um, that like the game cheats for the AI. And to be honest with you, I mean, in some little things, it's like, yeah, it feels like it's rigged, but most of the time, like, it seems fair. At least this Mario Party, like, for the most part, it is fair. As far as like the luck mini games, stuff like that. Like, it doesn't always just make me lose because I'll win. I've gotten what's the word I'm looking for? Like the game has treated me well just as much as it's treated me bad. I've had a lot of good moments too, so I'm not gonna sit here and say, yeah, the game is rigged because it's not. Uh, this mini game, this mini game is pretty tough to win. I often lose it because um, I hit the things fast, like the buttons fast. But the problem with this mini game are the snowmen. Uh, Throwing the snowballs on the side because if they hit you, it slows you down. It stuns you for a second, and it's almost like you have to either slow down or speed up or whatever to avoid them, and it kind of throws you off. So it's pretty much a matter of like, can you avoid the snowballs? If not, then you're pretty much screwed. So that one's annoying. Um, so Luigi's gonna go ahead and get his first star. And no, the AI never turned down a star, which they shouldn't. There, I can't think of any reason on this game to turn down a star if you have enough coins for it, unless it's like the most specific scenario where turning down a star would be better. But usually it's like, okay, you got to take the star. So yeah, they always take it. So Peach just passed up that one. That's unfortunate. The little faces that Tumble makes there when he's talking about the star location, it's just random. It has nothing to do with anything. He's just, I don't know, he just makes faces. Excuse me. But anyways, another battle game, and it's for zero again. So as you can see, early on it chooses zero. Honestly, I don't know. I don't know if it is corresponding to like the turns on the map or how many coins people have. Because I feel like if you have a lot of coins, like if everyone has quite a few coins, then it's more likely to choose like the high, um, 30 or 50. But I don't know. I'm no expert. Well, I am kind of an expert on this game, but I'm not like, what I mean. So anyways, let's see what Peach goes after. Okay, that was fast. She got the reverse mushroom. That minigame is pretty tough to get the one you want if the balloon is like far away. It is pretty tough. Alright. That's a Wario choosing not to get any items there. Interesting. Okay, so Mario's gonna use the Bowser suit. This is very wise. So now he's gonna get, unless he gets a 1, he's gonna get 20 coins from Peach and wow, he got a 1. Oh man. Come on, Mario. Okay, so Ace is high. This minigame is like 50-50. Sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. I don't know why the texture is all glitchy in the back like that. Why it's black. It's supposed to be blue, like how it is for Luigi. But anyways, this minigame is 50-50. The AI, they shoot around a lot and then they'll shoot the bullet bills. What I do whenever someone's shooting a bullet bill at me is I go to the edge of the stage and hit like the boundary. Because after you hit the boundary of the stage, it resets your airplane, and while it's in the middle of resetting your airplane, you get like invincibility frames, so you can kind of dodge a bullet bill for a bit. But the AI, they're not good at aiming. There goes Peach. They're not good at aiming, but it's still scary because they just shoot around like crazy. So, anyways, Wario gets the back there. So seems like everyone's been winning the minigame so far. I hope we get a competitive match here. Peach and Wario tied for third. Luigi's in first with a star, and Mario has a bunch of coins. Alright. So he's gonna switch with Peach. That's not good. But he doesn't have enough for a star. Alright, so whenever the Toad and Baby Bowser, whenever they come to ask you questions, for Toad, you want to answer the question that's like a good answer. So let's say he asks you something like, uh, do you, um, do you brush your teeth in the morning? You know, for Toad, you should always say like yes, or, often, yes, I do, because you'll get items. If you don't, there's more of a chance that he won't give you items if you say you don't. Hopefully all of you do, but I mean, hey. So anyways, yeah. For Baby Bowser, it's the opposite. He wants you to answer in the negative ways. So I think he just asked, like, do you like to tease people or something like that? Even if you don't in real life, you want to tell him yes, and he'll more than likely give you items. This minigame is one of my favorites. I love it. It's so fun. Um, Now, the trick for me in this minigame is I have to say it out loud. So I read one like row of items, and then I'm looking at the other as I'm reading the others out loud. And then if I forget anything, I just copy off the other computers. Um, but the super hard, they usually get like a 10. No, they sometimes get 10, but not often. They get like a 7, 8, or 9, maybe. Well, it's kind of hard to get a 9. You can't get a 9 unless you leave one of the items on the shelf. Um, but yeah, they usually get like a 7, what, same for 7, I guess. You get what I'm saying. Let's see. I don't think anyone got a 10. Yeah, I think it's some 8s. 3 8s, 1 5. Okay, so you can get, okay, never mind. What am I talking about? I don't know. Oh yeah, because some of the items are already there. You're not putting all 10 of them on. Duh. Okay, I'm dumb. So you can't get a 9 without leaving them off. Okay, so yeah. So Luigi wins. No, Luigi loses that. Everyone else wins. Uh, what's weird to me about this game is that so many games end in a tie, others end in a draw. The mini games that end in a tie are mini games where multiple people can win coins, and then other mini games end in a draw where no one wins coins. There isn't. It's not really like uh, what's the word I'm looking for? There's no like connection with it. Um, it's not consistent. It's just kind of random. I think usually like the survival type mini games like treadmill grill or ice rink risk, those kind of mini games, like if multiple people are still there, then yeah, they'll win. But for some other mini games, it's like it's a draw. Cause like for Toadstool Titan, okay, Mario got more points. For Toadstool Titan, like that one ends in a draw, but it's like a survival type mini game. You know what I mean? So I don't know. It's hard to say. I split the mini games into categories. Like some mini games. Well, I feel like every mini game in this game can be categorized, right? The first category is survival. Um, so mini games, like I mentioned, treadmill grill, ice rink risk, toadstool titan, snowball summit. Those kind of mini games. Yeah, those kind of mini games are uh, survival. The other mini games are like puzzle oriented, like puzzle based mini games, like Picture and Perfect, Mario Puzzle Party, Messy Memory. You know what I mean? Actually, no. Let's see. Yeah, I'd say Messy Memory. I mean, it's either memory or puzzle oriented. I'd say memory. So yeah. So you have survival mini games, puzzle mini games, and then you have memory mini games like Messy Memory, Curtain Call, and yeah. I'd say crowd cover. You could say crowd cover as well as Three Door Monty. And then you have the reaction mini games like like reflex slash like reaction mini games like pipe cleaners or slap down or those kind of mini games. You could also include 3D Monty there too. Um, and then you have mini games like hmm, I don't know, but you get the point. It's just I don't know. I'm weird. So, anyways, yeah, Wario. That space is rare to get into. It's kind of hard to get to the area that Wario's at right now, but that's the Boo location. Each map in this game, each board, I should say, has a Boo location. Usually, these areas are tough to get in. Like, you might need a gate key, or a skeleton key, or it's just kind of in an awkward spot in the map. Um, so Wario is near that area right now. This minigame, it's fun. I love this minigame is really fun, but it's scary. It's scary for both sides, but especially if you're on the team. Um, really, like there's what I do basically. If I'm the loner, I just switch the directions a whole bunch. Um, Again, sometimes I win, sometimes I don't. Last time I won though, actually, so that was cool. Um, if I'm on the team, I just run like crazy, and if I die, I hope one of my teammates survive, so we can all win. All right, let's see what she buys. Some items are not accessible in the shops, so like magic lamp, you cannot get that from the Baby Bowser shop. And the Lucky Lamp, you can't get that from Toad Shop. The Reverse Mushroom, Poison Mushroom, Boo Bell, those items you cannot get from Toad Shop. The Boo Repellent, you cannot get that from Baby Bowser Shop. That's only in Toad Shop. But that's still kind of a rare item that you don't see that much. But it does. Dude, oh my god. But it does show up sometimes. Mario got, what's that, his third hidden block? And finally he got a star out of it. Alright, Snowball Summit. Okay, this is one of the mini games where the AI is dumb. So, what you're supposed to do on this mini game is the snowballs, you want to use them. You saw Mario and Wario right there. First of all, they like to just randomly roll them off of the summit for no reason. The other thing they do is they do that. They just create little tiny snowballs and hit each other. And it does like zero damage, zero knockback. And the minigame could just go on forever because this is what they do. So Mario was smart. He built a big one and then hit them. But they just stand around and then keep hitting little by little like this. Instead of gathering a big one and trying to hit, you know, like go around and hit them to knock them off. So this minigame is like, oh my god. But it can be scary at first, this minigame, because the AI, like, as soon as it starts, all three of them will start coming after you. They start coming after the player, and it's pretty scary. Okay, I think this one ends in a draw. Yep. See, that's a survival minigame, but it ended in a draw, so it's not consistent. There is no correlation. That was the word I was looking for earlier. There's no correlation with it. It's just random. Really, is all it is. Okay, so there's that. Um, let's see. Alright, so Peach, she's gonna use her lamp, and she's gonna get a star. I've always thought the Mushroom Genie, the bottom of him looks like a watermelon. It's always reminded me of a watermelon. She's still in fourth place though, because everyone else has stars, but that's fine. If there's anything you should know about Mario Party, is that it is not over until it's over. You could be in dead last place, but on the last turn, all it takes is like chance time, and everything changes. So you're never out of it. Shy guy or game guy, I'm sorry. Okay, so game guy mini games, the AI, it's random. Like these are just straight up randomness. Now this mini game, game guy roulette. What you want to do is go for. Don't do what Wario's doing here. Go for either the Koopa or Bomb, maybe the Koopa. Um, if you're really feeling yourself, then yeah, go for Toad or Shy Guy. But typically, just go for the lower numbers, play it safe. But this minigame, it is one that rarely shows up. Um, it was actually like after a while of playing this game, it showed up, and I didn't even know this minigame existed. Game Guy Roulette. Um, I was like, what is this? I thought I unlocked it. I thought it was new, but no, it's always been there. It's just it doesn't show up as much as the other ones. The stupid boxes one is the one that shows up the most, and it's the one I hate the most. Because the others, you know, you can kind of it requires some thinking, right? Like the stair game, you can decide, you know, whether you want to go again or not. The chain chomps, you can decide on which chain chomp to choose, which usually you choose the bigger one. Um, you know, the others take a little bit of thinking. You know, the boxes is just choose a box, and you might choose wrong, and that's that. So it sucks. Spotlight Swim. Okay, so this mini game is easy. Just follow where the bubbles are, and you'll see where the swimmer is. If you're the swimmer, just hold A and keep going underwater. As you can see, the AI is dumb. They don't know what they're doing. They're about to lose. Wow. So Wario wins that one. Usually the team of 3 wins there, so it's surprising that they lost. Wario gets his 10 coins after losing a game guy. Speaking of mini games, so as you know, there's 3 bonus stars in this game. There's the coin star, minigame star, and the happening star. As for the minigame star, it's not about how many minigames you won, it's how many coins you won from minigames. That's important to think about. Now, when it talks about how many coins you won in minigames, of course, when you win a minigame, you get 10 coins. But, of course, that includes coin minigames like Carousel Plummet, River Raiders, or Puddle Paddle. So if you win like 20 coins from that, that counts towards your minigame star bonus. Um, excuse me. Now, what that also includes is if you're doing a duel minigame against someone from the dueling glove, or it's like the last 5 turns and you land on the same space, those are included as well. I believe. I might be wrong, but I think those are included as well. I'm not totally sure. I think they are. I don't know. Now, uh, the battle mini games, like the Goomba ones, those are not included. So you can win like a bunch of coins from that, but those don't go toward your mini game count. As for the coin star, um, that's Not about who finishes the game with the most amount of coins, but who had the most amount of coins at any point in the game. So you could finish with like 1 coin, but if you had like 200 coins at one point and no one else did, you'll get the coin star. That came through clutch for me last time because I had forgotten I had like a low amount of coins at the end of the last game, but I had forgotten I had over 100 coins at one point, which was higher than anyone else. So I ended up getting all 3 bonus stars and beating them. This minigame's pretty easy to beat them on because they're horrible at platforming, as you can see. They always get uh, on that last spot where they're supposed to jump onto the arrow to win. They always fall. They get hit by the hammer and fall every single time. They never get them all in the first go. Never. At least I've never seen it. Alright. So, do you brush your teeth after every meal? We put yes. Now, I know what you're thinking. Why did he still give him items even though he said yes? I thought he was supposed to say the bad answer. That is true. But sometimes they switch up. It's random. Like, sometimes you'll say a good answer for Baby Bowser and he'll still give you items like he did there. He'll be like, I like that, you tell the truth. But then usually other times he'll be like, you're not, you're not nasty like me. You get no items or something like that. Like it's just weird how it's inconsistent. But for your best bet, just go for the corresponding answer for whether it's Toad or Baby Bowser. Um, so yeah. All right. I think this is our first 2v2 minigame. Baby Bowser broadside. Okay. I'm gonna just say this about this minigame. If you're playing against super hard computers, you can pretty much forget about winning. You may as well put the controller down and eat a bag of chips while this minigame's going on, because you are not gonna win. Um, okay, I won't be that pessimistic, but it is hard. Like, the problem with this minigame are the horrible controls. It's easy aiming at first, but once this, like, platform, once it starts turning like that, the controls get all weird. And it is so hard to aim. It's hard to know where you're aiming. And I don't know, the controllers are so screwed up. And the AI, they're really good at this one. They get high numbers. The highest I can get usually is the 70s. I've made it to the 80s a few times, but they made it to 85 and 90, as you saw here. It's not easy. That is a tough one. I don't even know if I've ever won that minigame before against Super Hard. I may have, but if I did, it was literally one time. One time, and that was it. So, very tough minigame. I do not like it. Do not like it. Alright. Luigi chooses the minus coin fruit. Peach is gonna go to blue space. She's in last. She needs to pick up her game. And Wario is going to land on a Goomba space. Battle minigame. Okay, let's see what number it chooses. 0, 10, 20, 30, 50, 20. Alright. Pretty good, pretty good. So let's see which minigame it chooses. Storm Chasers, alright. So Storm Chasers, this minigame, it's fun. I like this minigame, but it's scary because it's not a guaranteed win. I won last time, but I sometimes do struggle with this minigame. Um, I say I win like 50, 60% of the time, but I don't know. The hard part of this minigame are the Monty Moles, because the Monty Moles will trip you up. And I have a weird suspicion, I've had this suspicion for years, that when you trip over a Monty Mole in this minigame, it actually like drains out some of the water that you've gathered from the cloud. Because there's been several times where I have a lot of water and I feel like I'm gonna win, but then I trip on a Monty Mole and then I end up in like last place. And I'm like, okay, not only did I trip on it, but I think it makes you lose like some of the water that you had before. So I'm especially nervous about that one because of the multi malls. And if you're playing against DK, who's the biggest character on this game, it's a lot harder because he gets in the way. If you're playing as DK, then you have the advantage on that one. It's good, so. So anyways, Mario's gonna use the golden mushroom, and he's gonna get a 9. And as you saw there, the blue repellent was available. It's a really, really good item when you're playing against computers, because I'm telling you, they will go after you with that boo. I'm telling you, it's annoying, but they will do it. Okay, Ice Rink Risk. This minigame ain't too bad. It's pretty fun. I like it. Uh, just do your best. I mean, it's not much to say. Just do your best avoiding him. I wouldn't spend time trying to jump on the opponents because it's probably gonna screw you up more than it's gonna mess them up. You see my point? You saw what Peach did. She tried jumping on Luigi and it backfired. So that's why just mind your own business, you know. Uh, so, anyways, hopefully we get a chance time. It looks like Peach might need it. Alright, Luigi's going to use a reverse mushroom. He's going to use on Mario. I think Mario's right behind him. Yeah, smart choice. But Mario has a golden mushroom, so it doesn't really matter. But his golden mushroom doesn't really matter because Luigi just got the star. But Mario is still in first. So the Mario Bros are competing in this one. That's where the star is. Who's closest to that? No. See, watch. He's gonna say yes. Now that's ooh, that was a good idea. Yep, that was the perfect idea for him to say yes there, even though he was gonna say yes regardless if it was a good idea or not. But if we get hey better, then let's see. I predict he's gonna get the blue bell. Nope, he went after his favorite. So there's that. Alright, just another 3 coins for Peach. None special. Alright, Mario's probably gonna use the golden mushroom, or not. Good choice. Good choice by Mario, not using it. See, they're smart sometimes. They make the right decision sometimes. Not always, but... Okay, Mario Puzzle Party. This minigame, I'm so bad at it. So this minigame, I really like it. But I cannot figure out a strategy to beat the computers on here. I was practicing the other week, the other day with this minigame, trying to figure out, okay, like, what can I do to win this stupid minigame? It's not stupid, but they're just really good at it, and I feel like I can beat them. I've beaten them before, but it was just because like I was just putting blocks all over the place randomly. But I usually get beaten on this one, and I looked up strategies like start off putting them on the left and then the right, and then start doing the opposites in the middle. Some said do it from the middle and then start doing it on the left and right. I don't know what works. Peach one, so that's good. But I don't know what consistently works for that one. There's got to be some trick, but I don't know. I guess you got to be really good at that one naturally. It's gonna take a lot more practice. I've been practicing that one for years. I still suck. Anyways, Luigi's gonna switch the signs. It's not gonna affect Mario though. This is unfortunate for Luigi because now he cannot get the star, and Mario's likely gonna get it with the golden mushroom. So that reverse mushroom that Luigi used on Mario, it pretty much turned against him. Ain't that something? And if you didn't know, if you played this game long enough, you'll realize that the reverse mushroom is a broken item. That item is so good. If you watch Zoom's Out, he made a video talking about this game, and he had a whole segment on the. No way. Okay. He had a whole segment on the reverse mushroom, talking about how good it is. That mini game, I mean, that mini game, that item can get you to so many places on a board map. It's insane. Speaking of insane, Mario got his third star. He's balling right now. Um, let's see in that spot. Oh my goodness. He can get that one too. In fact, what number does he have right now? 14. Okay, he's not gonna get there now, but okay. The only hope. Here's the thing. Luigi has the lucky lamp. He's probably gonna use that to keep Mario from getting the star. But even if Luigi, for whatever reason, doesn't use that, Peach is gonna have to use the magic lamp to get the star. But she doesn't have enough points to, so she's gonna have to win this minigame. Just in case Luigi, for whatever reason, doesn't use the lamp. But I think he will. Alrighty. 3v1. Another 3v1. Hide and seek. Okay. No trick for this minigame. Just choose a random house or spot, hiding spot, and hope that they're there. Not much to say about this one. But I do really like this minigame. It's fun. I just thought about this. I literally just thought about this. I don't think I've ever thought about this before. I think this minigame is like the same like background or whatever as Curtain Call. Like those curtains and then the stage that Mario's on. It's like the exact same as Curtain Call. Pretty much. I just thought about that. Like the backdrop, I guess what you call it. I don't know. So Mario wins again. Mario okay. So far it's looking like he's gonna be the winner here. He's doing really well. Unless someone can change it around, we'll see. He is doing really well. Alright, so Luigi's gonna use the lamp. We'll see what spot it puts it at though. That's the star. Okay. Hairstyle plummet. My trick for this minigame, if you really want coins, stay on the far left or the far right side, and just keep the parasols open. Um, keep it open, and then like you may get hit by the hammer, but yeah, just keep it open. That way, whenever he drops money, the Hammer Bros, you'll be the first one to get it. Especially if it's a money bag. You don't have to fight anyone else for it. You're right there. So that's my trick. Alright, so it looks like Peach. Yeah, so Peach got 18 from that mini game. That's pretty good. But she needs to do better on the board now. That's what she needs to do. We're already at our last 10 turns. Luigi's gonna get golden mushroom. And Peach is gonna use the lamp to finally get her star. Another star. Mario Party 3 is as you can probably tell from my channel, it's my favorite Mario Party in the series. Um, excuse me. It's the one I grew up with, so yeah, maybe nostalgia, but um, it's my favorite. It's my favorite one to play now. But my second favorite is Mario Party 2. Mario Party 2 is awesome. That's a lot of people's favorite. That one is so fun. I love both of them. I haven't played all of them though. I need to. I need to get some more for the GameCube. I played a little bit of Mario Party 5, and I have Mario Party 4. Mario Party 4 is good, but it's not the best. Um, to me, it's not as good as 3. I feel like they could have done more with Mario Party 4 going from the N64 to GameCube, but they didn't. Like for whatever reason, they didn't add any new characters from Mario Party 3 to Mario Party 4. They didn't add any new characters. I have no clue why, but they just chose not to. Um, Still the same age, which is mind-boggling, knowing like how many characters and stuff is on Mario, the Mario franchise. Like, you look at a game like Mario Super Sluggers, that game had like gigantic character roster, a huge character roster. It's like you have all the characters in a video game franchise like this, you got to use them for multiplayer game. I don't know why so many game companies like don't do that, but like that's what draws people closer to characters. You know, it makes them fan of some characters they probably never heard of. Good job, Peach. This minigame is not easy. It's weird, like aiming. It's one of those minigames. I gotta say, like you're probably not gonna be good at it at first. Like your first time playing this minigame, you're not gonna be good at it. Because I know I wasn't, and it's gonna take time to get familiar with like the aiming and the power and the different greens. Um, then you'll get better as time goes on, but you're probably not gonna be too good if you're first starting this game. I'm still not that good after all the years I've played. So another dude. Another star from Mario. Wow. Hidden block. That's not a story for him. Hidden block. Okay. So Rockin' Raceway. This minigame here. Uh, this minigame is not fair. And the reason why is because it's not the first set of carrots. It's the second set of carrots. Those second set of carrots, it doesn't matter how much ahead you are. But like with those carrots, it's like they always, for whatever reason, every time I get to them, they're always blue. No matter how fast I go, no matter if I kind of change my speed a little bit, and all that, they always are blue. And pretty much, if you're playing against super hard, if you hit those blue carrots, you're done. You're not gonna win the minigame. But see, Peach and Mario were going just slow enough to get the orange carrots. So Mario's gonna win. But yeah, 42-36. That's the record. I think that's the best you can do. Cause I've never. I mean, I think that's just the best you can do for the minigame. Might be wrong, but I've never seen that time get beaten. I've never beaten it myself, so I don't know. A minigame, it literally comes down to can I get orange carrots or blue carrots? Luigi's just got a bunch of coins from the Koopa Man. But yeah, that's what it comes down to. It's not skill, it's just dumb timing. So yeah. So Wario's gonna head to B. He should steal from Mario. Okay, good. And I think Wario can go down from here, right? If so, then he can get the star. I forgot how many moves he has left. 3. No, he can't go down from there. Okay. Never mind. Alright, there's no dueling glow, so he'll probably get the lamp, maybe? Food repellent. Okay, not a bad choice at all. Alright, Mario with the reverse on his brother. Treadmill girl. Alright. So yeah, the thing about this minigame, it's hard for me to remember whether it ends in a tie or a draw because it rarely ends with two people left. As you saw how fast Luigi and Wario died there. Um, Peach, oh man, Peach is giving Mario the hand right here. There you go. There you go. She could have used that for Bowser all the time. Okay, now she's never mind. Okay. Well, Mario won. So yeah, that one rarely ends in a draw or slash tie, whatever it is. Golden mushroom. Finally, Peach gets the star. Okay. So after this mini game, I'm going to pause, and it might end up being split into 2 videos, honestly. But I'm going to pause. I have to go do something, but I'll be able to come back and finish off this match. Do not worry. Wario gets the lamp. Everybody's getting the lamps, and he's gonna do winners wheel. So the best minigame to play, item minigame, is swing and swipe. That one you can easily get whatever item you want. It'll be easier to explain if they, show the minigame, but yeah. This one's not too bad either. If you have good like reflex and timing, you'll be fine. Just stop it on whatever item you want. Stop it a little early though, because it does go fast. You may think you stopped it on one thing, but you stopped it on the one afterwards. The little panel. Fortunately, we have not seen many free-for-all minigames. That kind of sucks. Would have liked to see more, but it's all good. It's all good. Alright, speaking of, okay. It's Water World, alright. This minigame, again, you're gonna struggle a bit with the controls when you first play this minigame. But once you get the hang of them, this minigame is an easy win. Easy win, I'm telling you. I think the world record in this minigame is like 29 seconds or something. Um, but the AI in this minigame, they're not good. As you see Mario there, they often turn like too far. They turn too much. And they're not good at like turning the corners. They're kind of slow with it. So yeah. The good thing is Peach is gonna win. There you go. Cool. But anyways, yeah. There's that. So I will be back uh, to continue this video. Okay, I'm back. Alright. Yeah, usually if they have more than one skeleton key, they'll get rid of the other one. Alright, we get Toadstool Titan again. Let's see what happens here. Alright, Luigi's gonna take the win here. Alright, so now we have our last 5 turns. So, there's 2 people who make predictions. Wow, okay. I want y'all to know that is very rare, that he'll choose the person in first place to win. Usually he chooses the person in last place. Sometimes the person in third. Rarely the person in first. That is wow. Okay. Um, the other person who could show up is Womp. Sometimes Womp makes the prediction. When Womp makes the prediction, he always chooses Mario. If Mario's playing, he always chooses Mario. He's just obsessed with Mario for some reason. So yeah. Yeah. Swing and strike, can we do it? Nope. They better again. So Peach is gonna get a golden mushroom. Catch and catch. This minigame is pretty easy, but the AI is not good. So what they do on this minigame with the crayon, first they go straight through the toad head, and then they try to go like around it, but they have no like chemistry trying to do this. It's like they're both trying to do their own thing here. Um, Peach and Luigi got it fast there. Mario and Wario are kind of struggling though. But yeah, this one it definitely requires teamwork. You know, you got to know what your teammate is doing, or else it's not going to go well. This might end in a tie. Never mind. Peach and Luigi win. Honestly, I couldn't tell you who's going to win minigame star here. It's been pretty like even throughout. So there is a chance like multiple people could win the minigame star. Who knows? So first off, we have a dual minigame since they're on the same spot, and then Peach is gonna go to Bowser. But it's only for 4 coins, so this doesn't matter much. So we have popcorn pick off. This minigame is fun. The AI is really good at it though, but you can beat them if you're. It takes practice though, because at first I could not beat them, but now it's like I've been able to beat them the last few times I played this one. So you just have to have really good reflexes, but they will hit the toad sometimes, like that. Wario hit it, so Peach is gonna win. 8 coins. Now she's going to Bowser. And it's gonna be 30 points. So wow, that's actually really bad. It sucks. Oh well. Excuse me. Alright, picking panic. Um, when you're doing this minigame, honestly, I think I'm best at being the thrower than the catcher because the AI is not too good at throwing. They're always gonna catch it, right? Unless you throw it like to where they literally can't catch it. They'll always catch it, but they do mess up with throws. They're kind of inconsistent with it. So unless you have great timing, it's like, yeah. um, anyways, you can see like Peach is catching every single one that Mario's throwing her. But the top team won, and that is a flaw within this minigame. Even if both teams play perfectly, it's not going to end in a draw because it's a random amount of like apples or whatever. Um, so yeah, you could play perfectly and still lose that minigame. Yes, that is as unfair as it sounds. But it's looking like we know who's going to win the coin star. It's Luigi. Uh, at first, we was thinking it would be Mario, but Luigi has racked up a bunch of coins. Mario's not super far behind on it though. But Wario's going to use his dueling glove probably on Mario. I want to say Mario. Yep. And like, why? Why? What's the point? At that point, you may as well give the item away. Oh my gosh. Alright, they're gonna do crowd cover. Um, I don't know why. I don't know why, man. And Mario ends up winning anyways, so there you go. That's funny. He just okay. I thought he bought another one for a second. I was about to say. Alright. This is gonna be a good one here. Between the Mario Bros. And his Bowser toss. This minigame is awesome. My real record on this minigame is 95 point something. Because I went hardcore in this minigame years ago. Like, I practiced so much trying to get a high record. Um, the best character for this minigame is Waluigi. Because he has, like, the best trajectory. Um, there's, like, a certain angle you could get with Waluigi. And he can get a lot. Unfortunately, they only chose 3 coins. Because they only chose 3. I wish they had chosen, like, over 100. That would have been cool. But no. They like to choose either they'll choose one, they'll choose all their coins, or they'll choose like some random number. The AI when it comes to you know, the little mini games. See how the big wave got all of them? You just do that like twice, you know. The Wario's decide not to. They're gonna get all of the little ones. Yeah, it's too late now. Last 2 turns. Can we get swing and swipe now? Nope. Another door dip. Oh man. Alright. She just gotta make something happen if she wants to win here. Because she's not gonna get the coin star. I don't know if she's gonna get the minigame star. And I have no clue who's gonna get the happiness star either. And I don't think it's her. Because I don't recall seeing her land on that many happiness spaces. So that's a good start, but she's gonna hit open. See? Every time. Every time, dude. He better not be. Okay, I was about to say. I was gonna say, if he uses the left there, he is not smart. Unless he's just trying to get to another spot. Okay. Okay. Well, that... I don't know. Whatever. No way. Oh my goodness. That is the same exact spot that Mario got his first star into, I think. That's the same hidden block star that we saw at the beginning. I don't think it was a hidden block star, but it was a hidden block. Wow. And now he's gonna get 20 coins from Luigi. Okay, Mario might get the coin star. It's pretty good. It's looking good, but they're gonna have to stop Mario. Blue? Dang it. Not that free for all. Come on. Another boulder ball. Excuse me. Alright, so Luigi loses, and the three-man team wins. And now, ladies and gentlemen, we have the very last turn. Excuse me. To get to 10, there's no chance time nearby, so hidden block, maybe? Nope. There's that. Excuse me. Wario's gonna get a star here. Everyone played pretty well. Like, even Wario, he was down for most of his game, but he managed to end up with 3 stars. He's probably still gonna lose, but that's pretty good. But it's looking like Mario's gonna get the upper hand unless we get a chance time here. He's headed toward 1 in this direction. 10? I don't know. Maybe? I don't think so. I think it's like in 3 or 4 spaces. No, okay, it's not. Never mind. But we do get a free-for-all minigame. And it is messing memory again. Let's see if anyone can get a 10 this time. Alright, here we go. Sometimes they'll open the curtain like last second. Yep, like Peach is doing here. To change it. And sometimes they'll change something that they had right before. So let's see who did it the best. Okay. I want to say Luigi did. Yep, Luigi got it perfect. So he is going to win the last minigame. But we'll see who's going to win this whole entire battle royale. I'm very interested to see who's going to win these bonus stars. Because I really don't know. Alright, here we go. The minigame star goes to Mario. Okay. Makes sense. Okay. Coin star goes to Luigi. Luigi gets the. Ooh. Oh snap! Luigi got the happening star. That's right, because he was spending a lot of time at the trees. But who has more coins? Who? Oh my god! Luigi may have won. Oh no, he didn't! Oh, I gotta see those last results. You know what? I think that was close. I knew it clicked off the game for a second. Let's see. Okay. No. Okay. Oh, Mario had one more star. Okay. But Mario would have won by 2 coins. That's crazy. So, anyways, thanks for watching. Hope you all enjoyed it. And I think next time I might do uh, simulate a Red Star dual map. So, anyways, have a good one.